50 Cent is back in the headlines, and this time he's sending a clear message to Jay-Z. In a recent statement that has social media buzzing, 50 Cent
I'm fully prepared with everything I need for the Jay-Z.
Claimed he has already gathered all the materials for a documentary about Jay-Z. Yes, you heard that right. According to 50, the footage, the research, the receipts, everything is already lined up. And now fans are wondering, is this just talk or is something big about to drop? Now, when 50 Cent speaks, people listen. Over the years, he has built a reputation for being strategic, calculated, and unafraid to call out powerful figures in the industry. From business moguls to fellow rappers, 50 has shown that he doesn't bluff lightly. So when he says a documentary is ready, it raises eyebrows. The big question is, what would this documentary actually focus on? Jay-Z is one of the most successful and influential figures in hip-hop history. From his early days in Brooklyn to building ROC-A-Fella Records to becoming a billionaire businessman, his story is already legendary. But 50 Cent suggesting he has materials implies there may be angles or narratives the public hasn't seen before. And that's where the intrigue comes in. Is this going to be a celebration of Jay-Z's empire? Or could it be a critical deep dive into behind-the-scenes industry politics? Fans know 50 doesn't usually move without a purpose. His track record in television and film production proves that he understands storytelling. Just look at the success of the Power franchise and the many documentaries he's been involved with. This wouldn't just be rap beef. This would be business. Over the years, 50 Cent and Jay-Z have had a complicated relationship. They've never been close allies, and subtle tensions have surfaced at different points in their careers. While there hasn't been an all-out lyrical war between them like some other legendary rap feuds, there's always been an undercurrent of competition. To New York icons, to business masterminds, to dominant personalities. So when 50 hints at a documentary, it feels less like gossip and more like strategy. Some fans believe 50 could be using this as leverage, possibly to spark conversation, possibly to apply pressure, or maybe even to position himself for another big production deal. Others believe there may genuinely be content that could shift narratives about hip-hop's power structure. Social media reactions have been mixed. Some fans are excited at the possibility of a raw, unfiltered documentary. Others are skeptical, questioning whether this is simply promotional talk. And of course, there are those who see this as a chess move, 50 making noise in a way only he can. It's also important to remember, documentaries today hold serious power. In the streaming era, a well-timed documentary can reshape public perception overnight. We've seen it happen with athletes, musicians, and major corporations. If 50 Cent truly has extensive material, it could be impactful. But here's where things get interesting. Jay-Z is known for moving in silence. He rarely responds publicly to rumors, jabs, or indirect comments. His brand is polished, controlled, and calculated. So, if this documentary were to surface, would Jay-Z address it? Or would he let his empire speak for itself? That silence could either amplify the situation or diffuse it completely. And let's be real, both men understand media better than most. 50 Cent thrives off viral moments, Jay-Z thrives off legacy. That contrast alone makes this situation compelling. There's also the business angle. Could this be a strategic play for streaming platforms? With hip-hop documentaries becoming increasingly popular, a project involving legendary names would instantly generate headlines. Even the suggestion of one already has. At this stage, there's no official trailer, no release date, and no formal announcement of a production partner. But the statement alone has done what it was probably meant to do, get people talking. And in today's entertainment world, attention is currency. Whether this turns into a full-blown project or remains a headline moment, one thing is certain, 50 Cent knows how to control the narrative cycle. And Jay-Z's name being attached to it guarantees national, even global, attention, so now we wait. Will 50 Cent actually pull the trigger and release something explosive? Will Jay-Z respond behind closed doors? Or is this just another calculated move in hip-hop's ongoing game of power and influence? Either way, the story is developing and fans are locked in. Stay tuned, because if this documentary becomes real, it could be one of the most talked about hip-hop projects in years. Let me know in the comments, would you watch a 50 Cent produced documentary about Jay-Z? And do you think this is business, beef, or both? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more hip-hop updates.